was always inclined to make history, but I never really had the time. Spent my life living dangerously, never worried how I'm getting by. I'm out here working, trying to do what I can. I'm out here sweating, dripping blood from my hands. Doing what I'm good at, just doing what I'm made for. Just doing what I'm good at, just doing what I'm made for. I got my money on my mind. Yeah.
So it's really important to have partners like Spring Point and Ember. When Spring Point came in, it was a critical time. It was right before COVID. A lot of the artists didn't know what they were going to do. And you know, the funding that came from Spring Point helped us continue our programming and stuff that we were doing in the community. And since we got that money from them, we did probably like 260 something, I think, when we last count, events at the theater, around the downtown, you know, in different people's buildings. And we've been working on different programs ever since then. It kind of surprised me when we got a call from them and they were asking us to end COVID, and I'm talking about this is full mask, everybody separated, and you know, people were struggling at that time. We got a call from Spring Point and they were like, how are the artists doing down there? And, you know, we were honest with them. We were like, they're struggling right now. And they sent $50,000 in relief money to help the artists, which we dispersed the money into all the different hands, and people really appreciated it. You know, it opened up doors for us to do sewing classes with the kids, some of the gardening programs, or river cleanups and races and stuff like that. And then just, it was enough to put small amounts of money into their hands to help them with bills at home as well. But the main focus was to ignite all of these different spaces in downtown.
I'm Grayson Taylor, and I'm a fashion designer, born and raised in Chester. So what Spring Point can look forward to is seeing the name Grayson Taylor, not just a brand where you hear about just making clothes, but also helping kids in the community.
Hi, my name is El Ward. Sorry, nah, my name is El, man. El Ward, Chester, PA. Creativity, I believe that design and creativity is a thing that changes communities, you know? Like everybody's waiting for the person to come change the community. The only thing they do is clean it up, you know, bring some art, make things look good. So why not do it ourselves? So that's what I'm.
We really appreciate Spring Point for stepping up like that. It was like when we first met them, it felt like a breath of fresh air. It's like a true partnership. You know, we talked to a lot of funders, and you know, they had so much stuff and so much paperwork that we knew we weren't going to get through, so they would never be able to see the potential and the sort of work that we could do. And Spring Point was totally opposite. They said, we're not them, and we're going to take a chance on you. And from them taking that chance, we were able to get another 25 or 30 artists down into Chester who now reside here, who are working on spaces, and they're utilizing their spaces for business and programs for the community. So it opened up a lot of doors during some of the roughest times, and I don't know what else to say.
Specifically for these like communities, to see young black people, older black people, just like a mix of just an age group, and it's like connecting and kind of like building a bridge and kind of showing like the youth that we can come together for something, not just when it's fun or sad, just like actually building something.
A lot has changed on the block. You know, we got a lot of new businesses came in, did a lot of events, festivals, food-related events, fashion shows. A lot of businesses have moved in also. I want to take y'all over here so y'all can see what's been happening on the block since y'all last came here.
Well, for years, the city of Chester has been mostly known for high crime rates and poverty, but now change is coming.
Cherry Gregg from our sister station KYW News Radio caught up with the man who lit the transformational spark.
Can't change a community without owning the land. I feel that I'm one of the people that could come back and make some change.
Bobby, praise God. They said you were killed in there.
Still here.
Well, then get out of here before they come back looking for you.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Spring Point. Thank you everyone there for putting me in the position that I'm in right now, and for just being so generous to the community here.
So great and refreshing to see people who like committed to this stuff and critical for art, at least. Like, as an artist, I know like I'm starting out, and the hardest thing for me to figure out is like sustainability as an artist. Like, if I could just not worry about anything and just pursue art the way I want to, I'd love that. But like, there's always that life aspect that's kind of bogging you down and stuff. And being able to actually like pursue it, like if more people could pursue art the way I've been fortunate enough and been able to, like, if other people could do that, then I'm sure we'd have a lot more great artists in the world and everything.
Last show I did sculpting, and I've never done that before. The show before that I did painting, and I rarely do that. So it just puts you out of your bounds, makes you play different positions as a team. You gotta kind of show up and role play, you know, where it's needed.
When you find partners like Spring Point, I think it's almost like you want to do your best to prove to them that you can get the job done. Because we were taking a gamble on each other, and their gamble was more on us. And I remember when Jessica said to us, we just want to see some spaces get ignited and see how sustainable that spaces would be. And to us, sustainability really wasn't in our vocabulary. Survival was more in our vocabulary at that point.
Last time y'all walked through here with me, it was trash. Rats, feces, trash to the ceilings. A lot has changed right here at Indigo Mills. Let's take a walk inside.
I consider the people here now to be more of a family, which I call Fam Artly now. So I've enjoyed it, but there's a lot of work to be done here. And hopefully my work and what it is I do with my experience as a creator and cultivator can help change that, you know, because it's a lot here to be offered to people, you know, and if people's eyes can just at a glance see the beauty that we see every day being here and creating and cultivating, I'm hoping through that it can change not only Chester but the world.
Hopefully when she sees this and she sees the work that's been done in these last couple of years during this COVID period and all of these ups and downs, hopefully she'll be proud of what they see and they'll gamble on us again.
Thank you, Spring Point.
Thank you, Spring Point.
Thank you, Spring Point.
Thank you, Spring Point. Sincerely, Chester, PA.